Hello everybody, this is Scoots McBoots, chilling over here with my cat Harvey. Hi Harvey. It's not a real cat. Anyway, here at my home over by Morgantown Station. Doing something a little bit different today. Going to be going over this week's Atom Shop items because they are mostly responder based and I'm very much a fan of the responders. I'm wearing my responder fireman uniform and matching helmet. I've done a video on this previously, which you can check out on my channel. First up, the reason why I'm here to start is because they also brought back the Hot Rod Power Armor Station, as well as the Hotter Rod Power Armors. So I figured I'd start off with showing you the Hot Rod Power Armor Station, which is awesome. Such a huge improvement on the original. This had originally come out a few months ago as a limited time deal. It's like a couple days. People I've seen, well, at least a person I've seen complain about the fact that, I'll never believe them about something being limited again. And it's like, well, who cares? It was limited. You had it for a few months. Nobody else did. And, now everybody else gets to have this awesome piece of hardware that doesn't look like garbage. So this is the Hot Rod Power Armor Station. I'll start off with the Hot Rod stuff, actually. So here is the T45 set. It's kind of creamsicle-y up top. Totally did not mean to do that. That's okay. Yeah. Woohoo! Look at me, I'm a tank. It looks like a sunset. Okay. Enough of that. Here is the T51. Now, I'm kind of iffy on the hot rod paints, actually, overall. I'm not sad that I got it when they were limited, because I had some variety, not just the standard paint job while it was out, but still not super psyched about them. Here's the T60. This one, I think this is my least favorite. Like, the legs being predominantly white and the rest of it not, and then this solid purple helmet. It just does not flow. Whoever designed this needs to not do that again. And lastly, this is by far the best one, is the XO1 set. I basically spent all of my time either in an XO1 or excavator set. So this one's by far the best. I mean, it's the most cohesive. I don't really like the white. I wish they would have faded back into the orange, maybe down at the bottom. I don't know why they've got this deal with having white on these. There's nothing particularly hot rod about it to me. Granted, I'm not from the original hot rod scene, so perhaps I'm off on that. But overall, the set is a bit of a letdown compared to the awesome hot rod skins from Fallout 4. The red hot rod paint was great. I actually have a replacer for the hotter rod paints that I just showed you that Rigell on the Fallout Nexus made that replaces it with the red and black hot rod paints, with the exception of the XO1, which for me does not work for some reason, but it's a mod, so that has a chance of happening. But that, and of course the Atom Cat's paint is so awesome. I love that thing to death. I really wish that there was some lore way of getting the Atom Cat's paint to work in this game, even if you just hell, give it a different name or something. I don't know. Get it in there. But so in any case, so that's the hot rod stuff. I do not have the Pip-Boy skin because I'm not spending atoms on Pip-Boy skins. I want to note I have not spent any actual currency on atoms for any of these skins because no, all of these atoms have been earned in-game, you know, through challenges and what have you. So just wanted to say that up front. Not really a fan of the microtransaction thing. So with that being said, gonna move over outside of my camp here for this next part, because yeah, over here should be fine. For doing third-person zooming in and out, it will activate you know, the camp system, which is a pain in the ass. So I'll start off actually with the Responder's Power Armor, since we were just on that. So, or well, I guess technically it's the Firefighter paint, but you know, it basically is goes along so well with the Responder stuff. So you know, got the reddish orange and white, the gold filigree, if you will, and all that. On the back here we got fire and rescue. Pretty cool. I love this set. I had this as the Garahan paint ever since that came out. No more. I'm sticking with this from now on. It's really cool. Unless they come out with an actual Responders specific one with like the Responders logos and stuff, then I might switch to that. But until then, this is it. And I'm pretty much in Excavator 90% of the time at this point. I had picked up the Nuka Shine skins, but having the drop off and carry weight, it's just too much. Just too much for me. I'm too much of a hoarder. So, in any case, on to the weapons. So, starting off, fire axes. First, we got the yellow fire axe. It's got a yellow handle. So you can see it's kind of like the, you know, like weather treated or whatever. Yellow grip there and axe head, or yellow, red grip and axe head. So we'll equip that, which I had done already. First person view. You can see there, actually, well, yeah, it does look pretty gross. I'm not really a fan of yellow, so that's what I'll say about that. Switching out the third person, so you can get a different view of it. Zooming in and out. Like my sound effects, I think they're pretty cool. Alright, so that is the yellow fire axe skin. Second up, the survival fire axe, which it's the least fire axe looking skin of them all. It's just, you know, kind of stained wood, black grip, kind of a weathered axe head. You know, nothing fancy, just utilitarian, if you will. But I like that. We have that. Actually, zooming out, you can really see the difference in color with the edge on the blade there, which is pretty cool. I do like how this is more subtle, not as in your face about being a fire axe. Besides the logo on the axe head, but I dig it. But that being said, my favorite is the over-the-top in-your-face of the Service Award paint. 10 years of service, wood burned in, the red grip, gold accent there. The axe head, it's a little hard to see, but it is gold with the logo in red there. This is my heavy hitter, instigating swing speed. So that's why I've got the spikes on the head. Unfortunately, the spikes are rusty, so that doesn't match with the bling, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So there is that. You can really see the gold here, and yeah, and looks cool. Although from here it looks kind of like a almost a minty green for some reason. Then again, the lighting's been kind of weird lately, so it might be that. Who knows? But so those are the fire axes. Next up, I'm gonna do some shotguns. So these are all. There's technically one paint job for the shotguns. It's called the first responder paint. But the paint job changes depending on what mods you have installed on the shotgun at any given time. So, and apparently what it says on the receiver does as well. This one says, I believe, first to the front. All of them have the responder's logo here. So the standard grip, as you can see, is blue. It's K9 there. The hardened receiver has this red grip there. So we'll take a peek at that in first person. Yeah, it's a shotgun. There you go. Third person. Ooh. So there is that. I made two of them and had a third one just to show you the differences. Here's a second one, real recoil compensated, where this is the standard receiver. So it's got this the red grip. Since it's not hardened, it doesn't have all the grooves in it, but it's got like the heartbeat on here and the forceful stock. So see this both has the predominantly red responder's logo there. This one says fire breather up here, and yeah, so you can see even just changing those two things, even though it's both the first responder paint, it looks completely different. So that is that. We'll switch to that so you can see that first person. Obviously with these, you know, it's not that big a difference in first person, third person. Give it a look-see. I do like the red a lot. It's pretty cool. And last but not least, got the heavy hitter, Big Mama Jim with the TSE, refined receiver, so I've got this blue heartbeat there, the aligned stock, because I like the middle ground between improved recoil and hip fire accuracy. So you got blue throughout with the responder's logo there again. Also says first to the front on here. And I hadn't noticed until I put the skin on it because I was waiting for these to come out. Somebody had data mined this. But so I had this sitting around waiting for this because this isn't really a shotgun character at all. But I hadn't known how hilarious the long barrel on these is. So here's the first person view. You can see, and here third person. Oh my god, it's just so long. That's what she said. So there is that. I definitely like the red more than the blue, so I wish the color scheme was the other one, but what can you do about that? There is obviously a little bit of clipping, but that has nothing to do with the skin. That's just in general. So, again, all those are the first responder paint, but I really wish that there were different paint jobs for the different color schemes, so that way you had a little more control over how it looked. so you don't have like the first one where the grip was red, handle, or the sorry, like the grip in the back was you know what I'm saying, where it's just different colors. It just it doesn't look good in my opinion. Having a cohesive color scheme and one of your choice, if you're paying atoms, is a good thing. So that is that. The last weapon on the list, and the last thing today is the Flamer skin. So the fireman paint for the Flamer. Let's get the fire logo down there. It's red, white, and blue. It's a Flamer. I have never used one of these, but for the purposes of this video, I said, why not? It was only, you know, a few hundred atoms. I picked up the pyrolyzer from the quest that you do that for, so I didn't have to craft or purchase one, or otherwise just go searching for it. So, did that, and let's take a look. I think it matches the outfit pretty well. Here's first-person view. It is giant red. So there's that. And zooming out, it's a flamer. It's big, and that's what it looks like. So, in any case, those are all of the new Atom Shop releases outside of the Hot Rod Pip-Boy skin, which I refused to purchase. There's the, I don't know what the outfit set is, like survivalist or something that looks like it's got tires on one arm. Not my bag, so no to that. Then there's the, like, I don't know, some sort of devil-looking icon thing. I picked up the bottle one the other day for 10 atoms. That's all I'm going to do for that ever. Like that one, 10 atoms is 10 atoms, so whatever. Not a big deal for that, but that is, apart from those, that's everything for this week. Again, I'm big Responders fan, and I already had the Hotter Rod Power Armor paint jobs and the Power Armor Station skin, which, man, what a great purchase that was. And I'm really glad that everybody has access to this now, because it is such an improvement. Now we just need to get, oh god, I really wish that they made the skin match for the fermenter for that, and that they have skins for these. I got a clean texture for this by Rigell from the Nexus, but I haven't picked up the skins for these yet. I might at some point. I like things to look nice, so like having the Vault-Tec things there and whatever. Wish there was also one for, actually it doesn't even matter that there's not one for the fusion generator, because I have that completely walled off here. You can't see it or access it at all, which is good. Less problems that way. Obviously got the red stove here, because it's a red stove. I just wish they fixed the door. Ugh, lazy. Anyway, enough bitching about that. In any case, I hope you have enjoyed this tour through this week's Atom Shop items. As always, stay safe on your travels through the wasteland. Take care, everybody.